Hello students, this video is based on the poem The Wall Poem. This poem is written by John Merriman and this is a beautiful poem. It is not only a poem but it also tells you about the philosophy of life, that how a person should be in his life, how he should behave in his life. So the short summary of this poem is, the main character of this poem is a little boy who is playing with his ball and suddenly the ball falls into the water. The water of, it may be of ocean or sea, from where he cannot get back the ball. Now the child is very sad because he loved his ball very much and he is helpless when the ball falls in the water. He can't do anything. He can't take it out. Now he will not get back his ball again. This he knows very well. So when the poet is narrating this poem, it seems that the poet was standing just near the little boy and he was observing or he was noticing everything that has happened with this little boy. So the poet observes that this boy is very sad when he loses his ball, but at the same time the poet does not want to purchase a new ball for him. He does not want to give him solace that don't worry, I'll buy a new ball for you. Why? Because he wants that the child should understand his responsibilities in his life. He should understand the fact that just like a ball, I can lose many things in my life. That thing can be any materialistic thing which is very near and dear to you, or it can be a human being or a person also whom you can lose in your life. So whenever you loses any human or person, any relative who is near or dear to you, or even if you loses some materialistic thing in your life, you should not be sad for it, because one day it is sure that every human being is going to die. So just like this boy has, it means this boy has lost the ball, similarly in his life, in his later life, he may also lose his relatives, his family members, or any near and dear one, or even some materialistic thing which is very near and dear to him. So he should try to realize that this is the fact of life. Everything you cannot keep it with you forever, for the whole life. One day it is going to be lost, and at that time how you should behave, what should be your condition, what should be your mental situation, that the poet wants the child to make him learn. Means the child should know that in such a situation, if anything happens like this, what should be my reaction? So the poet wants to teach the child the lesson of life, that what should be the mental condition of someone if one loses something which is very near and dear to you. So this is all about the theme of the poem. And we can also say that the boy knows very well that he is not going to get back the ball again. Similarly, the boy should understand that in his life there are many things which will get lost, but I cannot get that particular thing again. So why I should be sad? It is not that you should be happy on losing something, but you should not go into depression. You should not be frustrated with the life. And you should not curse God that, oh God, why you have taken this particular thing, or why you have snatched this particular thing from me. So we should learn to accept everything in life, whatever is happening in our life. Also we should learn to know the meaning of the loss, the pain which is related to that loss, which goes on with that loss, and the strength that every person must show to overcome it and move on. See, life is not going to stop anywhere. If somebody goes from your life, maybe any materialistic thing, or any person or near or dear one, your life will not stop. It will goes on. It will go on. It will move on. So the child in his childhood only should understand that life does not cease or stop at any moment. You have to live your life whatever God has given to you. So why should you be sorry for that something which has been lost? You should not be sorry for that. In fact, you should learn how to overcome from that situation and how to move on, how to be bold and how to be courageous in life. So this is all about the central idea or the theme of the poem. Now we understand the line by line meaning of the poem. A boy loses a ball, he is very upset. A ball doesn't cost much, nor is it difficult to buy another ball. Now what is the cost of the ball? Hardly 10, 15 or 20 rupees or 40 rupees maximum. So it is not difficult for the child to get another ball. He can purchase a new ball also from the market. Why then is the boy so upset? But if he knows this fact, that what happens if this ball is lost, I can purchase another ball from the market. So even after knowing this fact, why is he very sad? Read the poem to see what the poet thinks has been lost and what the boy has to learn from the experience of losing something. So the poet wants to teach the lesson to the child that what is the importance of losing something and to how much you should be attached with the feeling of losing something. You should not be that you forget your own life and you be frustrated or you want to finish your own life because you have lost something. No, this should not be the situation. So through the situation of the ball, the poet wants to teach to the child that how we should handle the real situation in life. What is a boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There it is in the water. So the poet, it seems that he is observing all the actions of the boy, whatever he is doing with that ball, how he is playing. So the poet says that the child is bouncing the ball on the street, and maybe it happens that the speed of the bouncing is so much that slowly and slowly from the street it rolls down and then it falls into the water. So the boy cannot control the speed of the ball, and now it is not in his hands to stop the ball from falling in the water. Similarly, there are many situations in our life which are not under our control. We cannot stop anything from going away from ourselves. If a person has to die, he or she has to die. You cannot stop anyone from dying. This situation is similar, just like a ball. So he is helpless. There it is in the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. Now, the poet says that for the child, the ball is a very cheap thing. It does not cost too much. But still, there is no use of saying to the poet. The poet does not want to go to the child and say that, oh child, don't be sad, don't cry, I will purchase another ball for you. Because the poet says that this is only about the matter of the ball. But what will happen if some difficult situation will come in his life? A person, if any person dies, you cannot replace that person in your life. Or you cannot replace even some materialistic thing which is very near and dear to you. Okay. Now this ball has been lost in the water. But if the poet will purchase another ball for the child, but the memory of the ball which has been lost in the water or which was very near and dear to him, that memory will never be gone from his mind. You cannot bring back, the other ball will not bring back the same ball which has fallen in the water. It can replace, but it will not bring back, it will not bring in his mind the same memories which he had, which attachment he had with the ball which has gone in the water. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. Now grief means sorrow. he is very much sad because he has lost the same ball with which he was very much attached. As he stands rigid, rigid means can't move, he is really surprised to see, shocked to see that my ball has fallen in the water. Now I am not going to get back the ball again. Trembling, trembling means shaking with fear. Staring down means he is continuously looking in the water where his ball has fallen, because now he knows, he is sure, he is damn sure that now he is not going to get back his ball again. All his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Now, looking at the ball which has fallen in the water, he is reminded of his old days when he used to play with that ball, and that ball was very much attached with him. I would not intrude on him. I means the poet. Now the poet does not want to interfere in between whatever is going on with the boy. He does not want to go to the boy and give console to him. A dim another ball is worthless. The poet can purchase another ball also and give it to the boy. But he thinks that to purchase a new ball for him will be useless, because that new ball will not replace the old ball with which he was attached. Neither the new ball will remove or will make him forget the memories of the old ball. Now he senses first responsibility in a world of possessions. Now when he has lost his ball for the first time, today he realized his sense of responsibility, his sense of belongingness. After losing something only you realize the importance of something. This is the fact of life. So now when he has lost his near and dear ball in the water, now he is able to understand the importance of that ball. Similarly, the poet says that just like the ball, the child is going to lose many things in his life when he will grow up. Many materialistic things also he may lose, or he may lose his near and dear ones also. People will take balls will be lost always, little boy. So whatever thing you purchase, you go on purchasing, but definitely they are going to lose one day. You cannot keep anything with you for the whole life. So similarly, just like the ball has been lost, many things will be lost in his life, and he should learn to handle such situations in life. And no one buys a ball back. If a person dies, can you bring that person back? No. If anything you loses, any materialistic thing you loses, can you get back that materialistic thing again after losing it? No. So similarly, just like this ball, many other balls will be lost in his life. So ball symbolizes materialistic thing or any human being. Money is external. You cannot purchase everything with money. You cannot purchase your parents with money. You cannot take back the life of any person with the help of money. So money is external. He is learning well behind his desperate eyes the epistemology of loss. Now whatever he is losing things in his life, whatever things he is losing, he is gaining the knowledge from that losing things. What knowledge he is getting? That what is the importance of loss in life? What is the importance of losing something in life? How to stand up? Even if you are losing anything in life, how you should bear that loss, how you should tackle with that situation. The boy is trying to learning that how can I handle the situation in my life if I lose anything important. Knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days how to stand up. Means this is a very important lesson in his life, that he should know that how to tackle with the situations. If you are sad in life, you should not forever be sad. That sadness only should be for some time or for some moments. It is not that your life will stop with that and nothing will happen. Even if you will be sad or depressed in life, the thing which you have lost, 100% it is sure that you are not going to get back again. So you should handle the situation in your life. You should know how to move on with the things which are lost. But it does not mean that you should not be sad. Obviously you will be sad, but that sadness should not be linger on in your life. So this is all about the poem. Now, in short, I am telling you the summary of the poem. The ball poem centers around the loss of a ball and the effect it has on the boy. A simple incident carries deep significance for the boy who learns his first lessons in responsibility and loss. The boy's ball falls into the harbor and he is devastated. He trembles with grief and stares down the harbor where the ball went. The poet dare not intrude upon his thoughts and suggests that there are other balls that he can buy. He knows that for the boy, any other ball is worthless. They do not carry with them the memories of his boyhood and all the games he won and lost. The new balls cannot bring back the good times that he had with his ball. Together with the ball, they too are now lost forever. Having lost his ball, the boy receives his first lesson in responsibility. In a material world, people will either lose their possessions or their possessions will be taken away from them. Money will not always compensate for what is lost. Money is external to the feelings and emotions attached to the possessions. It cannot buy back what has been lost, and with the new objects it buys, it cannot bring the memories of the old. Ownership therefore comes with the responsibility of protecting and taking care of what is owned. So you should be very careful about the things which you have. And once you lose the thing, money cannot bring back that thing again. If you purchase a new thing, the memories of the old will never be purchased with the money. The boy learns about the loss too. His desperate eyes search for the ball, but in his mind he already knows that he has lost it. Now in the last, the poet says that he is desperately looking at the ball, but he is damn sure that this ball is now not going to come to him back. He feels the pain of loss. Eventually, he will also learn to overcome the pain and move on like every other person. So, through this incident of the ball, the boy will suddenly learn that how I should handle the situations in my life and how I can overcome with those situations. So, this is all about the poem. And now, there are some questions which are given in your book. Why does the poet say, I will not intrude on him? Why doesn't he offer him money to buy another ball? The poet says, so because he wants to leave the boy alone with his grief of losing something dear. The ball may not cost much, but it is a very personal loss for the boy. The poet does not offer him money because no other ball can replace the lost ball. He understands that the boy needs to learn the nature of loss and get up and move on in spite of it. Next question. Staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went. Do you think the boy has had the ball for a long time? Is it linked to the memories of days when he played with it? Answer. Yes, the boy has had the ball for a long time. It is linked to the memories of days when he played with it because the poet says all his young days went into the harbor together with the ball. Next, what does in the world of possessions mean? Answer. It means the world of material possessions. A world where things owned by people like the ball owned by the boy become part of the lives of people. Next, do you think the boy has lost anything earlier? Pick out the words that suggest the answer. No, the boy has not lost anything earlier. The phrase he senses his first responsibility suggests this. Next, what does the poet say the boy is learning from the loss of the ball? Try to explain this in your own words. The boy is learning to take responsibility for the things he owes in the materialistic world. He is learning the meaning of loss and how to stand up and accept it as a part of life. So when he loses the ball, he realizes, he learns the lesson that there are many things which I will lose in my life, and I very well know that those lost things will not again come back in my life. So I should know how to handle with those situations in my life and how to accept them as they are instead of being sad with them. So this is all about the poem. In the next video, I will come up with another poem. Thank you.